Okay. Hopefully you hear me. I actually ended up redoing the Yojimbo fight so I can get this for Lulu, the mythical bangle. Which also meant I ended up redoing a bunch of other things too, as you can tell from my guild. Since we had the knowledge on how to beat a lot of the Aeons that are up here with Belgamine. So save some money on that if we need to like rebuild some stuff. We ended up getting this for Titus though, which I think is good. I'm more than likely going to do SOS Noald and Ribbon on this for Titus. And Kimari ended up getting a thing for break HP limit. Doesn't really help him all too much unless we... If it was on an armor, it'd be better. I'm being honest. If it was on an armor, it'd be better. But I guess I could give him like maybe... I'd have to try and get him to like 5k HP. So we would more than likely end up switching the armor by like this. So I don't really know what we're gonna do. But we're gonna try and defeat the Magus sisters here, and then I guess we will... Let me do this real quick. Okay. Then it's trying to take notes on Seraph.
Very well. Now.
So because I was able to save money, and then I sold some equipment and stuff that I'm not gonna need. We literally only have one more thing, and the equipment that I had, can't really do much with it anyway.
Choose your...
Alright, so obviously you go with Shiva because Shiva gets a lot of turns. So for the first trick, we're going to delay. Okay, so I didn't save a Sleep Buster being taught. So I guess we'll use Triple Foul. Triple Foul doesn't work. It has to be Sleep Buster. Because she does Null All, and I don't really want to deal with Null All. Okay, cool. Sleep Buster's really the only other thing I need. I don't think we have to worry about wasting anything on a Delay Buster. I was considering it. We have the gil for it, but it's fine. Anyway, 162 is the new one that I made. 161. The same thing is there because I decided to get a fortune thing so you can get some extra luck for the Aeon. That's really it. So we're going to try and do it like this.
Well. Very well. Now.
Alright, so what we're going to try to do is... We're going to put the middle one to sleep so the middle one doesn't set up Reflect, because it's hard to hit Mindy. Even with the sets I have now, with Shiva, it's hard to hit Mindy.
Choose your Aeon.
But we'll figure out something that works for us as we do this. So first, we have to put her to sleep. I wish we could just use sleep attack. It'd be so nice if we could do that. Hit that. Show heal. The Kiraga. First, we set up a slow. I set up the haste here. Nope. So we put her back to sleep. Yeah, we're gonna put you back on slow. We should drain first. Didn't know moves from you. There we go. Put her back to sleep. That's the aim number 2. Alright, we should have a base now. Drain you, and then bio you. Gonna put the slow back on you. Her back to sleep. Set up a cheer. Set up one more aim. Then we're gonna go for a power break on her, and hopefully it actually hits. So you're telling me even with all the aims I have set up, tell me even with all the aims I have set up, that still didn't work out. Sleep slow. Did you beat Anma? Yeah, we sure did. If you haven't, try more luck. I didn't teach her luck, but Eh? Hold up. It's just you attacking? Okay, that's fine. Alright, this should be aim number 5. Armor break is what we were needing. Drain from you, drain from you. Now we gotta drain from you. Let's go and do that. You're gonna go for Kamasade. So you don't always... Oh, because of the overdrive, that's what it was. Just go ahead and do that. We'll just hit one of these. Just to get damage. Yeah, there's the 40k. Cool. Now we just keep doing that. Asuna, yeah. $49. You're at 230. I have to really figure out what I'm gonna do with this. So ideally, it'd be nice to be able to just hit you. She's dodging everything. Like, come on. We're gonna crit here, aren't we? We can't get any more. Can't get any more MP because we already took MP from them at the beginning. $40k, like half damage from ice. And how this goes, it really depends on how this is gonna go. Did I teach her focus? I did not, so we can't up the power of our thing. She's going to hit twice. Yeah, you're gonna do Maelstrom. Oh, I didn't. That's really funny. So I actually could have. Okay, well, good to know then. Let's just go straight for this. And get a drain. Can we just shield and let Bio do a lot of the work? 430. I'm gonna set up. I think this is the last aim. We'll go for a cheer just to boost our defense. That way we can ensure that she's not gonna hurt us. I think that was the last cheer that we need. If we can get a power break off, that would be amazing. There we go. So now she shouldn't be able to hurt us as bad. Beautiful whiff. Can't diamond dust, but that's fine. I'm okay with trying to risk one of these. Lovely. Now she really can't hurt us. Do another one of these, and then we kind of just hope that that 50% boost makes a difference. Just to make sure it's 5, I'm going to do one more. Oof, we forgot about Pasado. Oh, Pasado doesn't even hurt anymore. Thank goodness. So we can just do a Lancet. Just to get back to health. Yeah, there we go. Just do the health back that we lost. Cool, we beat Belgamine.
Stop. That is enough.
Now the only other thing we have is Seraph.
Ah, you have take this.
99 distillers again.
Thank you. Perhaps you'll teach me again someday?
That's not possible. You have already surpassed your father. There is nothing more I can teach you. My work here on Spira is done. Time for me to go.
Send her.
We might as well send her.
Yes.
We don't get anything if we fight her aeons again.
It is in your hands. Destroy sin and save Spira.
Another moon sigil. Wow. Lovely. Alright. So now we start customizing. I want you to have that equipped. I think I'm just going to give you no more MP on this rod. For Riku, Alchemy First Strike. I don't really know what else I would do for her. I might give her like triple overdrive, honestly, for this. So we can make use of her overdrive for the final thing. So for Tidus, I'm actually going to give him the SOS in the wall. And I'm going to give him a ribbon. We're going to end up switching to Arc Sword. It'll be okay. The reason why is because when the hands do a slap, at least the left one wants to do full break. I can have him evade it. For Yuna, let's see. Everybody has half MP cost because we gave 1 MP cost to Lulu. She's triple overdrive. Nothing does silence, if I'm not mistaken. So actually, instead of giving her more MP, we're going to make sure she's protected. So we'll give her a Sense Preserver. I have to make a weapon for Waka. For Orin here, I might actually have to give him a Sense Preserver. So that way he's protected against everything. So we're going to put the Sense Preserver on there. That's the only other thing that he needs protection from. Himari, we don't really have any changes for Himari, so we're going to keep that. I have to make a weapon for Waka. Lulu's good. This. Double overdrive should be okay. We don't need to add another thing. Buy Alpine Potions. We can do a Health Preserver, which costs 10. Sleep Poison. And Silence Protection should be good. Which I think I'm going to give her that. I know for sure I want to give her protection against silence. And then that's really it. So make sure she's protected against. We're gonna do that for her. Riku, what did we said triple overdrive? Where do you play this game? Ejat, I'm playing this one on Steam. That's where I got it from. Honestly, let's just give her double overdrive. Nope, we can give her triple overdrive, honestly. It costs 4 to do a double, so we'd be able to do one more double for somebody. Right? Yeah, if we wanted to, we can give somebody a double, but this might be better because we'll still have that leftover person mixes. So we're going to save. We have 162. We have 161 as the backup. Now, the next thing we need to do, we have to go to the airship and we have to buy... make a weapon for Waka. The armor's fine, it's the weapon that we need something for.
May I? Thank you. Your
And then we can buy Albed potions.
thank you. Your
30 of those should do. So for Waka, we're going to put break damage limit on the ball. I'm considering break HP limit. The reason why I'm considering break HP limit is because I was thinking like, oh, if we get a thing that doubles our HP, we might be good. It'd be like 1200. That's what I was thinking of doing for Orin, but I don't know now. We'll give him strength boost. Yo, Ash, what's up? How you doing? I gotta go to my notes now, because this last one I'm deciding what I want to do. If the arms are going to consistently get taken out, I don't see a point in anything else. Hope you're having a good evening, a good night. Actually, it's like night at this point. I hope you're having a good night, Ash. Both the arms can be hit with slow. Seraph himself cannot. We can hit him with zombie, so I think we want to do that. So I was thinking like, oh, zombie strike, but we have an attack. We have an attack for that. So I'm just gonna give Waka some extra power.
thank you. Your
So 40% increase in strength, because why not? Health, sanity, and sense, stoneproof. So we're more than likely not going to get this tonight. I just want to finalize some prep work that I want for this. We're not switching units thing. Just in case she eats that thing, she won't get silenced. That's why we have that. That's why I have you with that. We're counted on, kid.
Here we go.
Yeehaw, here we go. Yo, Ash, when are we gonna get you on the Masters mod, though? So now I gotta go to the other thing, pictures, because I took pictures of the text. Both the arms absorb gravity attacks, so that means you can probably spam gravity with Lulu when there's a gap with the arms. So let's just set up a haste. Where is it? If we do one of these, that's why this doesn't really matter all too much. I'd rather just hit him directly like that. If Kimari lands it here. We can't use any of these. 6K. It's armored. That's the issue. You know what? Let's set up a Mighty Guard. So long as Heartless Angel doesn't dispel, we're fine. Which it doesn't look like it does. Yeah, there we go. Let's just bring in Orin. Yeesh. Riku? So what was the solution to Anima? One of the homies in the chat, Prash, suggested double casting Demi. So we just double casted Demi like a madman and kept use bio. Arcane Seal. Real helpful stuff. So walk in. I don't know what to do here, man. Like, it has the armor thing. We don't have any more frag grenades. The other one always starts with White Wind. Uses Mighty Guard or Haste Gun on its first turn, Violent End on its third. Uses White Wind on its first turn and Chunk Wind on its fourth. Honestly, I don't need Yuna in the front anymore. It's nice just to have her in the front because I can get a haste set up. I can put Waka up there. Doesn't really matter who. Just being able to get this early haste setup is what I like. They're not weak to elements. Homie in the middle is. It didn't proc. So, does Doom work on him? On Seraph? No. The arms, yes. We learned Doom from, obviously, the left arm. There's no way that... Well, we might as well just keep getting more information, but there's no way that delay works on you. Yeah, that's what I thought. What's good, Tiff? How you doing? Yeah, I might as well see what it does. It only works on the arms, though. I don't know how many turns we have to wait. That's a beautiful dodge from Titus. But we didn't get a turn in time. Titus will live because this does every element. But then Violent End happens. Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like if we're lucky, Griffin set it up for Doom to be like 5 turns on the arms. If we're gonna get it late and only be able to use it on the arms, I would hope that would be worthwhile, you know? That'd be like really nice. No, auto life? We have auto life. Wish I put Auto Phoenix on somebody else. If we ever come back to playing this again, I think I'm definitely going to put Auto Phoenix on somebody else. We have a silver hourglass. We should. Well, might as well use it. We can't use these things for anything else anymore. Maestro, let's go with it. Screw it, might as well see. Here comes Heartless Angel. Oh, I thought you specifically asking about Auto Phoenix. We have Auto Life, yeah. We have 1 Mega Elixir, so we're definitely not going to use that. So let's swap out. He's gonna do an attack. And none too much, man. So hope you're doing all right. So let's see how many turns do we get to work with Doom. Might as well. For now, let's just gather information. Okay, 3 turns. That's not so bad. That's not that bad. You're casting Doom on who? Yuna? That's a bit mean. If he does the arcane thing, Titus will be fine. Oh, it's Ultima. We gotta figure out how we can get set up in this. That's the big issue. But 3 turns on the arms? That's not so bad, honestly. It's not so bad. Alright, so we know that on hit number 3, the left arm does the poison attack, and hit number 4, the right arm, well, pardon me. I'm going off of my side, not off of what's actually accurate. Be easier if we target. Dexter does the poison thing on his third turn. Every third turn, Dexter does poison. Every fourth turn, this one does some shit. The arms are, well, yeah, they are, but we didn't get many turns from it. And because Tidus is using delay, his turn ends up getting delayed too. So we're all the way up here. Try to delay this one. Also, I don't want him to have Brotherhood equipped because I might put Largamente on him. It just sucks because this one does White Wind. So we end up not able to fully take advantage of the stuff we're setting up at the beginning. Okay, good to know Kamari can hit that for 9,999. Boss, B2, boss. I'm just gonna go for a full break here. Does that mean work in this fight? Only if the arms are gone. Why, yo, FFX looks like Persona? What do you mean? Then here comes Arcane Seal. If we can create a gap where there's no arms in the field, we can spam Demi. Other than that, the arms will absorb Demi. I don't know if that means they absorb it as I'm getting health. So we can just, since we're going to get wiped here, we can test it out. Because I was reading it as they will gain health from it, but if it just focuses on them, yeah, gravity absorbed. So it just becomes null. Wow. Smack the hell out of you. So we know the right one does delay. You can tell from that sound effect that that was delay. So we're going to change our formation. We don't really need Yuna in the front. She's not doing anything for us, and we end up just switching her out anyway. Zombie can work in the middle. And the issue is the left arm does White Wind on its first turn. So the one that would be on Riku's side does White Wind turn 1. Alright, formation. Let's swap Yuna over to Waka. Better yet, what's Lulu's thing looking like? 41 agility. So you're above Waka. So actually, yeah, that might work out a bit better.
You're counting on me, kid.
Well, B plus elixir? Maybe, but we've been at the point in the game where we zombied something and tried using like Phoenix Down and did nothing. Plus elixir, I'd rather just use the elixir to myself, because even with brick damage limit, I doubt we're doing 99,999. Whenever in Final Fantasy X, enemies having 0 MP doesn't affect them. It does in 10 too, but not in 10. The MP essentially is just a resource for us to get MP back. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna put Largamente on. Let's get Kimari instead. Oof. Should have waited on that. Oh well. For beating penance, it's just like a flex. I have no idea what the drops are, Ember. I'm playing a modded version of Final Fantasy X, so... Did I teach? I didn't teach Lulu Flare. Damn. I have to go back and... Oh, quick pockets cost 1. That's awesome. Silence. Penance can't be... Pardon me. Seraph can't be silenced. Me tab back over to my notes that I took on my phone. Seraph, the one right here, is immune to Eject, Doom, KO, Petrification, Confusion, Berserk, Provoke, Threaten, Sleep, Silence, Darkness, Region, and Slow. Okay, thanks, Ember. I appreciate you. Did I do my... Yeah, it was when we finished... It was the stream where we beat the Crazy Magus Sisters and Yojimbo. At the end of that stream, I went ahead and was like, let me figure out what notes I need to take on these dudes. Yeah, so Lulu starting off doesn't really help us. I wish I could figure out why this one has not started off with Hastaga yet. There must be something I'm missing here. 20k, okay, that's good damage from Waka. I'm glad that we put that on Waka. Here comes Heartless Angel. He's always in the lead with that. Honestly, let's just do this. Get a full reset. I think the CTB thing's a visual glitch. I'm not sure though. Okay, so Kimari is doing max damage. If only we got break damage limit on Kimari. Do, 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 do. If I can figure out... We don't need Lulu in the front. Kamari been MVP. Kamari is great. We messed up building Kamari, by the way. We were supposed to use the return spear to put him in somebody else's grid. I believe around Bevel. Because I think... I want to say around Evraze when we completed, or shortly before Evraze when we completed Kimari's grid. We were supposed to Ben have him out so he could start growing and learning. I knew that sooner. I would have put him down Waka so he could have more utility. Utility's been what's saved us a lot. Like I said, going back into this, if I come back to this mod, we're definitely gonna do a lot of different things a bit better. One of the things is like putting like Dark Strike and stuff, combined with like silence and all that good stuff on weapons, but probably for Kamari and Waka, so we can get the damage going and stuff. Alright, so let's go Waka instead. So no Waka can hurt him, which is good. I'm gonna just save here. Doom, yeah. If we can consistently just get overdrive going, yeah, it'll definitely be great. But first, I want to focus on figuring out what our start is. Because that's what we need more, just to figure out what our start is. I'm really hoping I can figure out what causes that arm on the left to start off with Hastaka. There has to be a trigger that makes it want to use Hastaka.
Here we go.
But yeah, and Trust is definitely going to carry. We're going to drop that on Kimari. We wish we can confuse the arms. That would be so helpful. They can be poison though. I forgot to do something. I was supposed to customize something, I'm pretty sure. What if I install all of them? Let's see. Comes Heartless Angel. If only we still had Mega Potions. The recovery with this would be a bit easier. Still does Mighty Guard. You know what? I might have an idea. I might have an idea. I can't slow homie in the middle. He's immune to slow. But we're gonna go for a wipe. Let's just teach Lulu Flare. That's what it was. Because if we're gonna have her hit anything, so if I have her use magic on the arms, it has to be Flare. Yeah, because Dexter gets healed by ice and water, but takes half damage from fire and electric. And then it's flipped for Sinister. Sinister gets healed by fire and electric, but takes half damage from water and ice. But let's experiment. First things first, let's go through the grid. I won't be using these black and white magic spears for anything. We teach Lulu Flare, and I think Riku should be the one to learn. Honestly, I might just have Riku learn Hastika. I can always just go to 161 if need be. Lightning and water, so yeah, this is definitely going to do half damage to one of the arms, even if we set up a break. The arms are armored, which is annoying. This has break damage limit, so could just put piercing on a sword. I might not even do that because we have half MP cost again, or we can buy a half MP cost sword from once, which I think is better. Let's see. We'll just do this. I might give Titus piercing, half MP cost, and a strength increase. The extra HP could be good for him, I guess. Wish we had a different sword. I don't know if we will make use of zombie on this or not. So I haven't reached the point to know how often they heal. Well, break will just let us do even more damage. Piercing just means we'll do our normal damage to things. Plus, the full break is going to go on Seraph anyway, because so long as the arms, specifically Sinister, doesn't do White Wind every time he comes back, we should be okay. But I feel like it's going to do White Wind every time it comes back. I'm not sure. You know what? I'm going to put piercing on this. I think Slow Strike will be better for this. And then Strength Boost. So we're going to use a different Largamente. We're literally, this is the last thing that we have to do, so I can be even more liberal with my items. Doesn't really matter. Plus we have backup saves, so it's all good. Shapeshifter. Armlet. Mari's already hitting hard. I wish if Kamari was to get a thing, it would have been break damage limit on that spear, but whatever. But the thing we're gonna do first is I'm gonna see what happens if we cast a protective spell on Seraph. Because what I'm hoping is the arm is like, oh, he already has a protective spell on him. So I feel like the arm's going to prioritize Seraph more. Let's see. So she won't get a turn if we do it like that. So no, I'm fine with her not being hasted because we're probably gonna need more people to set that up. Because I need him to focus on So it's like, what if I cast Protect on you? Will you change what you want to do? Because Orin doesn't have piercing. That's literally why. He still did Mighty Guard, though. What else can we do? I genuinely don't know what else we can do here. It's not even that. I would rather him cast Hastiga first, so then I can take the turns to get rid of it. Because I feel like it'd be faster for me to get rid of Hastiga than Mighty Guard. Because these two, Dexter and Sinister, are susceptible to slow. I've tried opening with Sloga, it didn't cause him to do anything. Let's just get Kimari. There's something I must be missing with this. It uses Mighty Guard or Hastiga on its first turn and Violent End on its third. Eject, KO, Petrification, Confusion, Berserk, Sleep, Silence, Darkness, and Eject. Well, it's supposed to just eat. Just hold that as an L. And this one always does White Wind, so there's no point in me setting up any statuses. Should have taught somebody else Auto Life. Maybe Auto Life is better. We can continue from here, it's fine. I can just redo the Magus Sister fight off stream. But it doesn't really matter because we all saw them get defeated. So we're gonna go back to this save. I have to remake everything I did, but it's whatever. So I actually want Riku to have Auto Life. She's the other support that I have. The ones that Belgamina has, we've been, but we don't got to worry about them now. So yeah, I want Riku to have Auto Life. Lulu needs to get Flare. So we're confirming that. That's locked in. Riku gets Auto Life. I think that'd be better because we use Riku for support anyway. 168. So I know what I want to do for this equipment down here now. Can I... Oh, I can't do it on this thing. So I'll have to make a new weapon for her, I guess. And make her switch to it. Which is fine. So let's go over here and do this now.
May I?
First, let's get our bed potions. 30 should be enough to keep us in that fight.
Well,
Waka needs this. Riku needs that.
you.
So for Titus, I'm actually going to give him the SOS in the wall. We're going to try and keep him in the front as long as possible. Hold up. Let me see something. The White Wind Arm is the one I'm a bit more scared of because it just takes away everything. But we can threaten the arms. So yeah, we're gonna do SOS no wall for Titus. And Dark Matter. We're doing that. For Yuna, I want her to be protected against being silenced. It's honestly, I just want her to be protected against being silenced. So where is it? Yeah, that's fine. I guess we have slow proof and curse proof on that with her auto protect metal shell. For Orin, I actually want Orin to have a sense preserver on this. So now he's completely protected against all the statuses. Next is Kamari's fine with what he has. For Waka, we're gonna break the damage limit. Extra strength. I could do break damage limit strength and then not that. This. We're gonna experiment with this. His armor is fine. For Lulu, extra magic, and then I need her to at least be protected from being silenced. We don't do physical attacks with her, so it doesn't really matter. And for Riku, what did we say we were going to do with Riku? I know for sure I want to give her triple overdrive. I think I'd said half MP costs. Because we're going to use her, we're more than likely going to also have her help out with support. Then we can give her alchemy. I don't think we can make another alchemy, can we? It's looking like we can't make another alchemy. That's a bit disappointing. Oh well. Oh, there it is right there. For her equipment, there's not really much I can do for her with equipment. I could just go the SOSs. I might honestly do that. For her, we're gonna give her SOS armor. So Blaze, Shock, Tide, and Frost. Because we are going to expect a lot of elemental stuff. Cool. So first strike, alchemy. We switch that weapon around. She'll more than likely only need to get hit once and then go into SOS mode. We gotta make another sword for Titus.
Rinse. Thank you.
And I think we'll do the same thing. Or we could have just done it with this. 30% slow. So no, we should probably have done it with this. So piercing. I think slow strike is a better option. At the same time, I don't know. Because once the arms get defeated, they are going to come back. But I guess having the chance to proc slow is good. Definitely want the strike plus 30. But at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. Because I'm also thinking, like, half MP cost so I can switch to this sword and not worry about MP as much. We're gonna do this instead. We can always go back. We can always go back. So we'll make another arc sword. So I didn't need to buy that. So yeah, that quick, cool. Like the Brotherhood, so you have first strike. Put you on that. Magic booster, magic 30, 1 MP cost. So we have 50, and I wonder if magic booster is also like a 50% increase in magic. Either or, everything costs like 2 now, which is good. Super cheap. Okay. Definitely gonna need some Phoenix Downs.
Thank you.
I think we decided to go piercing. Okay. So we'll try this instead. We also have stuff we can sell that we're not going to be using anymore. So 162, yeah. So now let me just make sure first strike, first strike, first strike, first strike. 30, half, triple, drive, and just something to protect you instead. I want you back on this spear. Man, I wonder how bad Lulu would nuke Braska's final Aeon, since we're trying to prep up for Seraph now. Probably make the fight slightly easier.
Here we go.
So let's try this instead. For now, we're gonna just figure out how we can get a good start going. That's gonna be our main goal. Walk is not fast enough to the turn. It's good to know. The issue is I don't know what we should be starting with. Let's set up a cheer. I think that counts as shadow grenades too. Oh look, we have petrify grenades. They're useless for us now, but we have them. Reflect, healing spring. Maybe we set up cheer. So let me get Orin. I think he uses magic, so let's do this. I think Threaten is what we need to be incorporating. Not entirely sure, though. Then you use Doom, lovely. Comes Arcane Seal. And this is a magic tech. Okay. So we'll try Power Break next time. So you know what? We're instead gonna change our lead again. We're gonna get Yuna instead. Because Waka just didn't get a turn, so might as well just have her. I think Lulu will get a turn. I don't remember.
We're counting on you.
But we're gonna see if leading with Threaten on the arm that does Mighty Guard is something that'll help us out. Because if the worst thing that the one on the right does is just heal, we can out damage that healing, and we just won't set up any statuses. So we'll make it work like that. But for now, let's just see how this works. That's actually fine. Lulu gets to move up there. That's what we care about. So in the final turn, he would end up losing the thing anyway. So this is better for us. Cool, 15k. That's decent for Tidus. That can be one, so no, we'll keep her in. And let's see. Let's protect. So let's see how much damage Flare does. Big non-elemental damage, single target. 15k, so like 30k per hit. So let's throw in this. Yo, Jimbo, I can't. Unit doesn't have an overdrive. So we threaten you. I'm gonna have Riku stay in here. I'm gonna have Riku set up a light curtain for Lu. Heartless Angel. Okay, so the question is, does White Wind get rid of Threaten? It shouldn't, right? What? Arcane Seal. This time we chose Power Break, so let's see if that reduced the numbers. So it was Power Break that we needed to do. You're gonna do Calamity. Good for you. You still do Mighty Guard. Bro, I have no idea what you want from us. I have no idea what you want from us, then. Lou being the friend school, bro. Brother Joe, what's good with it? How you doing, homie? Pleasure to have you here. Hope you're having a good night. Because it's evident if I can get a breakup, we're fine. So we know we have to power break Seraph, reduce that attack by him. Tired? Yo, I'm sorry about the dog. Let's get hasted up. Let's see what happens if we start off with a provoke. Because I believe you just lead with whatever you want to lead with anyway. Is it your whatever you do in your first turn? Can I inflict death on them? I'll just cast Protect on yourself. I feel like it's revival based. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's revival based. So like now I'm wondering. If it alternates each time. Pain seal, we see this one get hit by it. I have no idea, dude. Do that because you're gonna do Ultima, Heartless Angel, Arcane Seal, Ultima. Well, we're not living Ultima. What? That means we'd have to get a shell set up. There's something missing here. There's something missing here. It's not possible if you get hit with Supernova for gaining health after you parried me. Hey, J-Nux. I don't know what you're talking about. Shoot, I don't know what you're talking about. What's good? Nothing too much. How about yourself? How you doing? There's legit no more bosses for me to fight.
You're counting.
Same as before. I feel that in my bones, brother. I feel that in my bones. Cactus, Omega. We can't do anything to get AP because we beat everything. You can draw though. Hey, that's good. I'm assuming you're watching this from your PC as well, yeah?
Yeah, here we go.
So at least it's not completely out of commission, and you can still use it for things. Some point of you coming down here, I just wanted to check something. It won't open, yeah. We don't have the mirror. There's something I'm curious about. It wouldn't really make a difference if we had celestial weapons or not. I guess being able to ignore defense would be nice. That's the only benefit of them, really, for being honest. Essential downloads like the Google and Discord and Clip Studio. Okay, good shit. I wish we were at least given that as an option, though. No. We already grabbed all of these. You good? I'm trying to be, you know, but it'd be what it be. I put my phone on my desk. So it's probably down. I apologize for that. There's no point in coming back in here. Yeah, and she doesn't have a chest either. So yeah, it's literally just trying to figure out how I can get something going. I don't know if we can make use of SOS stuff to the fullest though, because we have to be on the airship to get into a fight, and there's no encounters on the airship. So this is the one fight where I can't do that. Yeah, we grabbed everything we can grab in here. But only the inside-based stuff of your GPU. Do you know what caused your GPU just to go? Ooh. You said age, but like, is that it? Was there like anything else? I gotta be careful with what I play if it's downloaded to a file.
We've been through a lot, yeah? And hey, we're not finished yet.
Hey, we're not finished yet. So, what can we do? You know what? I guess we should just spend our first turns buffing ourselves up. That might be what we should do. So let me switch back over to Yuna. No problem, since you got it, but it's never been this bad to now. Oh.
You're counting. Yeehaw! Here we go!
So we're gonna do it like that. We're gonna do it like that. When we did this, if your garbage out of date, since you demanded on souls, but now it's just straight up fire. Oof. So if you're gonna spend a turn, if you're gonna spend a turn doing stuff, I should spend a turn doing stuff as well. I'm still gonna go back to this sword though. Already set one of these up. You're gonna do that. Who do I want out here? Actually, this is fine for this. Gonna set up a cheer. This is the first turn into Heartless Angel. Just imagine minding my business and this thing pulls up on you. I mean, you're not the main character, so you don't have to worry about it pulling up on you. You know what I mean? This kind of stuff only pulls up on the main character. Forgot you have shell set up. Let's provoke you. But you're not going to put all the fires on Tidus. Oh, you are. So yeah, just don't heal Tidus. As you can hold a blank or a whole ass ice dragon's called on you. Hey, I don't be doing stuff to get that called on me. You know what? Let's see what the Magus Sisters can do. This is literally the only fight where we can, like, use them for something. Because you get them so late in the game. In this mod, I mean. At that point, J-Nux, you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing to just get people to pull up on you with an ice dragon? I like how Sandy has to do a front flip over you. Listen, don't worry about it. See? You over here beefing with the Legion of Doom or something. Divine Water. Violent End. And Ultima. Bro. You don't even get to flex with them. What is the point? Like, legit, what is the point? Concussion. They took my parking lot. The value, they deserve what happened. Oh, wait. Yo, Jimbo's might be my favorite summoning animation. Notes. What was the number? 1025. Around that range. It's not going to be an insta-kill. I'm playing a modded version. It's just going to do 99,999. here comes the Blizzara. What the hell is Searing Light? Okay, so... Okay, what's Tranquil End? Camera just glitches out. I think that's stoned Yuna. I couldn't tell because the camera glitched out. I legit don't know what we're supposed to do for this. First turn is always... $16K is decent damage. Barely enough. Here comes a white whale. Bad breath? No, my guard, maybe. Still, I think it's alternates every time that arm gets KO'd. That's the only thing I can think of. I have no idea what an Ultima. We're gonna try one more time, then we're gonna call it. It's been trying to experiment and figure out what we need for a good start with this. Only other thing I could consider is hitting the arm with full break. And just going for burst damage. That's what maximize our turns. The spirit change. Why is spirit change in this? Sorry, this angel. What if Ricky would be able to get you cure threat and all? Yeah. Okay. So it seems like it wants me to just delay the arms. Just keep, like, maybe focus on an arm and just keep delaying it. Like how he gets slapped backwards, runs up to get back in position, then just drops. Maybe we'll dance around delaying the arms. So I think we'll do that.